By day, she represents the United States on the world stage. But tonight, she's trying her hand at comedy. Outgoing Ambassador Nikki Haley, front and center at the annual Al Smith dinner. This is a famous Catholic charities dinner featuring politicians here in New York. It's all about how they can deliver some zingers. Here's a taste.
2 years ago, President Trump was here and he made some waves with his remarks. Apparently, no one here could have predicted that. So last year you went with Paul Ryan, who's a Boy Scout, and that's fine, but a little boring. So this year you wanted to spice things up again, right? I get it. You wanted an Indian woman, but Elizabeth Warren failed her DNA test. I'm grateful to the president for appointing me as ambassador because I learned so much about the UN. I learned that the UN has 193 member nations, 180 which are mad at us on any given day. And the most important thing I learned is that with all of our differences, there is still one thing that unites all 193 countries. At one point, every single one of them was paying Paul Manafort. People ask me all the time what they should call me. Governor, Ambassador, Nikki. You can call me anything. Just don't call me anonymous.
So, how'd she do? You may say, well, it's just about jokes. Well, how she presents herself at the Al Smith, that matters. And she also took a moment to call out something we talk about a lot here on Primetime, the coarsening of our political discourse. And she directed her message to both parties.
In the last 2 years, I've seen true evil. We have some serious political differences here at home. But our opponents are not evil. They're just our opponents. We are blessed with a political system that allows us to resolve our differences peacefully. In the end, we must recognize that we are all Americans, and we are stronger and healthier when we are united.
Now, I know that a lot of you guys are going to process this differently. Like, what do I care about what Nikki Haley? Here's why. Here's why this matters. Well, one, she could be somebody who runs for president of the United States. I don't think it would happen against Donald Trump. That would take a lot of chutzpah to run in party, especially this next time, assuming that the president runs again. If not, all the calculus changes. But she could run after that. Her big challenge for all the boxes that she checks, and remember, Nikki Haley as a governor in South Carolina was very popular with lots of different types of people. And right now, she's popular with left and right. So that's unusual. She's got a big challenge, though, and she just spoke to it there. The coarsening of American politics, our inability to disagree with decency, division becoming a currency. Has she spoken out about it while she's been in the administration? Has she been that voice? Is that why she's leaving now? So that she doesn't get too attached, or is it too late? It's going to be a big test for her. It's going to be a big test for a lot of Republicans. Because no matter what happens, no matter how good the economy is, they're going to have to answer for how they feel about what President Trump says. And this was her first sampling of how she'll do that tonight.